So let's go on to Epsilon. I don't know if any of you have ever noticed, but you see the little boat down here? Pew! See you later. I don't think anyone's spotted that yet. Right, Southern Cottage. Let's see what we can do. Pretty straightforward, but let's not make it straightforward. Let's absolutely muller the thing. Smash it into bits. Let's see how we can get on. Now, just thinking about this, we want... They'll obviously move on their own if we drop it down. So, lovely. But we're going to make it a bit more destructive than that, I think. We need to make it a bit larger as well. So let's get a few more on here. Now these new wheels that they've put in could actually work quite nicely, because if we drop it down and we close it up, break it, fantastic, and I break it again. Oops. And you know why I'm breaking it? Because I haven't assigned the key. Put those wheels back on, just see whether it did work. Yeah. There we go, perfect. Smash. And then if I spin it backwards, it breaks. Whee! That's easy to fix though. Always use braces when you can. I don't like going over the top though, because when you go over the top it makes the machine look ugly, and it sometimes isn't particularly efficient, because if you've got to adjust it, they're all over the place. It pulls in different areas if you've not got it on the same side, and yeah, it's just particularly not elegant, I don't think. That now should work like a champ. Good. And then up we go. Perfect. Oi, look at that. That worked alright. Oh, that's given me a good idea. Piece on the back there. Now, if I remember right, you end up wanting the decoupler. Put the decoupler on the back, like so. And then what you want to do is you want to use these blocks here, but what you want to be careful of is, I've got a sneaky suspicion. Yeah, see, they attach. So what I was saying about giving yourself a bit of strength on there, you're going to have to just go all the way to the back, because what we want is, we want this top bar here of blocks to be loose to this one. Now we can just put a couple of straps, braces there and there, that will hold it. So that should be only attached by that decoupler, which is good. Then what I'm thinking will happen is we spin this back down. If we angle it like that, perfect. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to assign this to 1. It's not 1, 1. And leave the elastic beyond limits at 1 for the minute. Change that to 1, and then change this to 1, 2. Turn it so it's like this. Now let's pull them tight, and then if I press 1, I don't think this is going to work. It is going to work. Fantastic. Well, let's move on to the next zone. So that now works. Now, we are not going to be close enough, but that's interesting. I wonder if I can pull it back. Drive forward. Come on! And then... Ah, no! No! Okay, so that's not going to work. What we can do is put something on the top, methinks. Let's put a couple of flamers. And then I just go up to this. Close them in a bit. Have that. Burn, burn, burn. But it's not going to work, is it? We've got to destroy it. Whee! Moving on to the next zone. Let's try and fly over it. So... we can use the wing panels. Let's go further back a little bit, extra 2 maybe. And then what I want to do is I want to be able to rotate them, so we can use the steering block. Where are you? Steering block. I want them to be able to go the same way though. Oh, like that. And then if we go back to the wing panels, place those on. I have noticed actually that in the past, if you place a wing panel on the end there, it actually gives you better control. I could use a propeller, but I kind of like the umbrellas. They work really well. So if we place them on like that, so quite simple, but should work, I think. And then if we assign that to 1, that to 1, but push the power all the way up to give us the extra lift. Reason I assign the front one to 1 as well is because you're always going to be going in a forward motion for it to work, so it doesn't really matter, I don't think. And then we want to set this to up and down, but I don't know at the moment which way it's going to turn, because I want it to turn like you would in a flight sim. So that's the wrong way. Typical. Up and down. Up and down. Okay. Well, I've got a feeling this isn't going to give enough lift. Oh, or too much lift. Perfect. Look at that. Almost perfect. And then what you should be able to do is... Whee! Kill those sheep. Ah, slaughtered. Let's go up. And... Whee! No! So close! That is annoying. What you can do though to help steer, if you need to, is we need to raise it up just a little bit. You can steer by putting... Well, actually, there's a better way to steer, I've found, and that is you can kind of put them on the edges here. I like putting them on underneath usually, but because it's quite a flat machine, it will just sort of prop it up a little bit. And then you want to assign them, so this is going to be, if we want to go to the right, this is going to be right, but you want to have it really low so it's hardly any lift happening, because it makes it more controllable. And you want to have this one to the left. And then, so what should happen is if we raise up, there we go, but we're now heavy in the front, so if we up this to 70, probably up this to about 50 as well. No, 55. Still too heavy. So you just turn it a little bit, angle it, dive bomb. Yes. See, the sheep were cheering as well. Excellent. So let's save that. As you can see, I've got a fair few saves. I was trying to work on a walker. Okay. So the arrow men. A plane's not going to do this, is it? Because if you do a plane, this is what's going to happen. They're firing! Whoa! And we're all dead. So that didn't work. Okay. So this is the little mini catapult that I made. There is a video on it. The idea behind this is H and L fire makes it expand and fire. So oh hey! We did it in one. And there's a little dead soldier. I'm sure he's surprised, because I was.